What is going on, everybody? It is Civil here, and in this video I'm going to be bringing you guys how to destroy the BAM 245 odd run defense. If you guys are unfamiliar with this run defense, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I did a video on this about a week ago. If you go into our videos, it is labeled best new run defense. Literally should be one video behind this one, so actually one after the one behind this one. It's going to be labeled best new run defense. You'll see it. It's about a week ago. Very, very simple. And if you haven't seen it already, I also don't know how, because this thing is absolutely blown up. Madden Twitter, Madden Reddit. It's just everywhere. If you're playing Weekend League, I'm sure you've seen it. It's super popular now. And basically, you're going to get hit in the backfield whenever you run this. Whenever you run a run play against this defense, okay? But before I get into the actual video, once again, guys, I want to give a huge thanks for 10,000 subscribers. Ace released a free ebook on acemadden.com, so if you guys are interested in just a free ebook, regardless of what level player you are, regardless if you're looking for new offense, if you're just looking for new route combos, new ways to play offense, that link to that will be in the description below. But 10,000 subscribers has been absolutely awesome. I appreciate the support you guys have given me so much. It's given me and the channel. I've been here for about a year and a half. I'm not originally part of Ace Madden, but I joined in about a year and a half ago, starting Madden 19. So it's just been an absolute honor, an absolute thrill to be interacting with you guys every single week for the past year and a half, and until the end of Madden 20, I'll be doing that. So with that being said, guys, now let's get into the video and how to destroy this 245 odd defense. So I'm sitting here in the Oakland Raiders playbook. We are in the formation wing tight U, and halfback stretch is called. So one of the really cool things about playing against this formation is that there's so many people on the line of scrimmage, and when they set it up, they have, what do they have? They have 9 people on the line of scrimmage, basically 8 if you don't count that outside corner. So once you get past that first wave, just like in real football, you're gonna be able to take off to the races, basically. So that's our main goal. Just don't let us get hit in the backfield, and we're gonna be able to break one of our runs eventually. These 3 tight end sets are gonna be huge for attacking these, and I'm gonna show you guys why right here. But before I get into it, I have the Raiders. I have Derek Carr at quarterback. I got a lot of hate comments in the last video about saying Brandon Carr. My apologies. I'm not sure who Brandon Carr is. I was very tired. It was the beginning of I had just woken up. I had to get the video out like that. So my apologies. I hope there's no Raiders fans out there who are very upset. But once again, Raiders playbook, wing tight U, stretch. You can replicate this from other playbooks. Just you might have to take a little bit of lab work on your own. But the first thing we are going to do is we're just simply going to flip the run. We're going to flip it towards the slot corner. And the reason we're going to flip it towards the slot corner is because it's no longer going to be able to hit us in the backfield. Now, if we're flipping it towards the slot corner, they have numbers over there. We're going to want a motion to be able to help with our numbers. And you're going to be able to see how we're not getting hit in the backfield anymore. Now, if I have any sort of run stick, it's going to be a good gain. If you don't have a run stick, you're just going to pick up 5 yards every single time like me. But I'll show you guys again right here how we are setting it up totally the same. And if you're curious about the setup, make sure you guys check out the last video, because this is good run defense. It's just not good against everything, similar to most run defenses. But we're just flipping towards that slot corner, and this time we're going to let him set. And we even messed up the alignment right here a little bit, where he gets insta shed, but so obviously we're getting some insta sheds, but you're able to see how we're actually picking everybody up. The next thing we want to do, and this is actually kind of cool, is we're going to use the double team mechanic. And we're going to double team this guy out here. This is a guy who's going to be coming free quite a bit. I'll run it once without the double team mechanic to show you guys that this does come free, and I'm not just BSing you. So, boom. You see, we're getting hit in the backfield. Now, Brandon Jacobs just fault right there for me. But we're getting hit in the backfield. It's very, very obvious to see how this run's just not going to work, really. But if we set it up like this, there we go. We have the setup. And we double team this guy who's coming free. We know the guy who's coming free. And we double team him. Watch how he's no longer going to come free. Now, he looks scary. He definitely looks scary. But he's not going to come free. He doesn't get double teamed, but it messes with the blocking. And this is something that works fairly consistent out of this. And you're able to find it's going to work differently in every single formation. Some formation will make it a lot better running the ball. Some formation makes it a lot worse. But you see, we're double teaming this guy again. And so like I said, it's inconsistent. But we're going to be able to get it in certain formations a lot better than other formations. Just like with this, we're going to be able to get it every single time. With the double team mechanic, it's going to be kind of more inconsistent, but it's one of the tools that you're going to be able to go to. Alright, so that is going to break down our wing tight U. I'm going to jump into another formation and tell you guys another thing that we're able to do. Another way we're going to be able to attack this type of defense is that we're going to be running RPO stretches out of formations that have 2 halfbacks, a tight end, and 2 wide receivers. Alright, so this is the magic combo right here. We have fullback, halfback, 2 wide receivers, and a tight end. So that's kind of the magic combo. And RPO stretches, so we're going to get super super good blocking. And let me just set it up here. Boom. Set up the same way as everything. And all we're going to do is just snap the ball, and we are going to get really, really good blocking. Now, if you can make someone miss, make someone miss. If you can't, oh well, take the yardage you get with it. But these stretches are going to be very, very good. And it's not just this formation. I'm currently in, what is it, the I form H slot. You can do it out of any other formation that is a 2 tight end, 2 halfback, or my 1 tight end, 2 halfback, 2 wide receiver set. All right, so boom, here we go. You see the holes right there. You just have to be able to read the hole a little bit. And it's very, very simple. All right, that is going to basically show that. And I'm not going to go into too much detail about showing it over and over again. I'll show it one more time just for good measure, just so you guys get a very, very, very clear view. But I think you guys are kind of getting the memo. Right there, sheds. Oh, well, we're not getting hit in the backfield in this type of defense that if you're able to break that first wave and you have a good back, you're going to be able to really, really get into the open field. So with that being said, we're going to go into the third way we're going to be able to beat these defenses. So the third way we're going to be able to beat this defense is going to be by calling dives. Now, I am currently in single back wing flex close. You can call out of really any kind of formation. I'm just choosing to run single back close. Now, the third way we're going to be able to beat this type of defense is by calling ISOs or dives or leads or, you know, anything basically ISO blocking, you know, man-to-man blocking with the fullback leading the way, or man-to-man blocking in single back. So, watch what happens here. This is going to be very bad against, this is just a very, very bad front against this and not going to come free. One thing they might do is spy the safeties. They might have a good user, but eventually they will miss. So watch, we're just going to run dive right here, and while they spied both safeties, eventually they're going to kind of miss, and you can start cutting it left and right before, or in the backfield. I'll show right here where we're going to immediately cut to the, let's see, let's just try to read the hole right here. So right here, we're immediately cutting to the left. A shed happens, but you're able to see we're not getting hit in the backfield. So that's one way we're going to be able to attack this defense, and we can do this out of any formation, I form tight, I form close, whatever. We're not going to get hit immediately in the backfield with it. Okay, and that's what's super, super huge. Another really cool thing about wing flex close is that we have a really good stretch. And like I said before, guys, we are going to want to run this stretch towards that slot corner. So we are setting it up again. Watch what happens if I run, you know, just a normal stretch. We are going to get blown up right here. Easy peasy, super blown up, guys. No one's surprised, obviously. But if we flip it, and we add a motion, because they have numbers over there, we don't want to just flip it just to flip it. We want to flip it and then get a numbers advantage over there. So let me go to stretch. Let me flip it to the left now. And let me set up the defense real fast. 2 controllers. Boom. Now let me add in this motion. And watch what's going to happen right here where we snap it right here. We get a really bad shed, but we're able to get off to the races. And it's very easy to see how this is going to be a great way to attack this 2-4-5 defense, and really it's going to force them out of it. I'm not going to lie to you, it's going to force them out of this defense. Another thing you could do with the dive, now I'm just starting to ramble right here, is just motion this guy in with the dive and snap it like that. You know, almost creating like a wham from last year where he's gonna really do a good job of getting to that second level a lot of times. I will demonstrate this stretch one more time, but if you guys are getting bagged by this, you're getting hit in the backfield, make sure you are running towards the slot corner. I can't stress that enough. That's huge. We're going to motion him over. We're going to let him set this time. And so right there, that outside linebacker, or that middle linebacker is actually standing up. We're just going to run it like this. He gets tipped, and right there we get a couple weird disengages. But you're able to see how we're able to get yards. We're not getting hit in the backfield. That's the biggest thing against this defense. Because like I keep on stressing over and over and over again, is that as long as you're able to avoid getting hit in the backfield by this defense, a lot of times you're going to eventually break a run just by a broken tackle or making someone miss, because the pursuit angles and the tackling radius is so terrible in this game. You're going to be able to make someone miss. This defense is not, the alignment is designed to be hit or miss. It's great reward and great risk. You know what I mean? Like that's all this alignment is. Like I said earlier, he has 9 people on the line of scrimmage. 7 if you don't include the outside corners, but I mean they're basically included right here. And I mean, if you wanted to get weird with the stretch to the right, you could try different things. This is just totally me laughing right here, but I mean with the motion, this might do all right, and it does. So even adding like a double team in on that side and adding a motion, just trying to get that numbers, trying to mess up the blocking, because the core stretch blocking to that weak side, you're gonna get blown up every time. So you want to mess up that blocking one way or another. However that might be, it's really up to you guys. But that's gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. If you guys are having any kind of difficulties with anything, make sure you guys do leave a comment below. Ace and I do try to base a lot of our videos on fixing those things for you guys, because we like to do videos that are directly related, directly impact you. That's why this video is coming out, because I've got a lot of DMs about it ever since we posted that run defense. Once again, I am super grateful for 10K. It means a lot to me being part of this channel for the past year and a half to be a part of this, and I'm really excited to see what the future holds for not only this channel but Ace Madden as a whole and TNC as a whole, because TNC and Ace Madden have become pretty interchangeable in terms of just how entangled both have become in one another. So I'm super excited to see what the future holds for that, guys. With that being said, I will see you guys all next time.